everybody. Just popping in real quick to make you a quick video to give you some suggestions on how to build yourself a bolster if you don't own a yoga bolster. Bolsters come in various shapes and sizes. This one happens to be a pretty plump rectangle, but they also come in a cylindrical shape, kind of like the shape of a rolled up yoga mat. Some of them are more firm. This one's very firm. Others are a little squishy. So there's quite a few choices if you actually wanted to buy one, which I would recommend. If you really like the restorative classes, this is a must-have. But in a pinch, there are other things that we can use that will provide some level of comfort and support. So I was going to show you a few of those. The first thing you could do is use a overstuffed pillow. If you have two pillows that could be inserted into a sham, so it becomes more firm. This one just has one pillow in it, but I could slide another pillow inside this sham so that it's really stuffed, and that will bring a little bit more firmness into it. The other thing you could do is use a sham like this, put one pillow in, then if you have a cutting board that's firm and kind of long and rectangular, you could put the cutting board in between the two pillows inside the sham. And that will give you even more firmness so that we can use the bolster to make a ramp. So that's one choice. I think that would work really nice. The other thing that would work is a secondary yoga mat rolled up. Or if you're taking your restorative class and you can just be on the ground or on a towel or on a blanket and you don't need your yoga mat, you could roll it up and then take one of the yoga blankets or a beach towel and roll that around your mat. And then you could use some sort of a tie, like a bathrobe tie or a yoga strap, to secure the padding around the mat. So for example, if I had my blanket or my towel wrapped around this, I could do 2 or 3 of those things. And then I could make a ramp with my homemade bolster to lay back on like this. And there are other poses we can use the bolster for. If you have a foam roller, this is also really nice because it's a little firmer. So the blankets or the towel could wrap around your foam roller and we could do the same thing. This one happens to be a little short, but I think it would still work. So we would lay back on it like this. And once we have it padded, it won't be so intense in your spine. So that's a choice. And then another thing is if you have one of these big body pillows, you can just fold it in half, kind of like a sandwich, and then slide it into a pillowcase. Again, maybe you could add that cutting board in between to just give it a little bit more firmness. And if you have any other ideas, if you've been using something else for a bolster, like some sort of a couch cushion or some other object, please feel free to share that with me, and I will share it with everyone else, because for our next restorative class, which is going to be Wednesday, June 10th, we will need some sort of a bolster-like object. So if you can find a bolster and get it to you by Wednesday, great. If you don't want to spend the money on that, see if you can figure out a way to make your